an artist we've never talked about, but with an album that's getting a lot of acclaim, Weyes Blood and In the Darkness, Hearts Aglow. Weyes Blood, an artist I've been like aware of, and like I've heard a few songs but never fully really dove into them. But with this album coming out, I was excited to give her another look. And I knew that Titanic Rising was one of the most like critically acclaimed albums of 2019 that we just like didn't talk about. So I was like,
Mm.
maybe eventually we'll get to this. And it's I think this is a great time to jump in because this newest album, In the Darkness, Hearts Aglow, I think is really impressive and really well crafted. But I also, as I was listening to it, I was like, Dave's gonna fucking hate this shit. Like he's not gonna enjoy this at all.
Uh, I liked it more than I thought I would because it's not my genre cup of tea. But I think Natalie Menning, Weighs Blood. I think her vocals are just very unique, very striking,
Yeah.
and ultimately did hold my attention throughout the whole listen, and I liked that a lot. Uh, and I think some of the songs where the instrumentation kind of picks up or goes through some kind of progression, combine that with I think her very noticeable vocals, uh, yeah, was quite good. I think at the end of the day, she just I think really stands out to me as a kind of unique one of one vocalist.
Completely agree. She has a very old school feel to her. She's gotten comparisons to like Karen Carpenter. There's like Joni Mitchell like vibes to her at times, and I think in terms of her song crafting, I mean her writing is excellent. And this is basically a follow up. She said to Titanic Rising, a trilogy of albums that she's doing. We don't know when the third one will be coming out, but about like this impending disaster of sorts. This is coming from the middle of this disaster, and the last one I'm
Right?
sure will be like aftermath. So interested to see when that third one comes out. But she makes these long, elaborate songs and has these beautiful build up in almost every song with these like really great flourishes. I think one of the best examples of that for me was the song Children of the Empire.
Yep.
Like you get halfway through the song and you get this like mandolin like kind of like
Yeah.
infused in there, and then the song kind of drops back out, builds back up with these swells of strings, and then kind of drops back out again just to build up. It was really impressive, and a lot of that she even stopped singing during. So it's really just this like instrumental arrangement that was just like something we really haven't heard to this level this year, I thought. So I really liked that one. I think the opener is great. It's not just me; it's everybody. Is probably this is what gave me the Joni Mitchell vibes. I was like, okay, this is fantastic, and she's just sounds like an angel on this, right?
Yeah, those are two of the songs I noted for sure. I think "Children of the Empire," like you said, like when those string melodies really pick up, and then the chorus is, I think, quite rousing. I like that a lot. I also really like "Grapevine." I think her vocals are strong on that one,
Mm,
as expected,
yep.
but also the drums when the drums kick in. It
Yeah.
just all kind of comes together.
Probably my favorite songwriting was "Hearts Aglow," where she's talking about basically this world-ending event and just like wanting to just spend time with this person that she's interested in. I think that's really one of the standout themes from this album is her like perspective on love, and how she gets that across the album isn't about like this like really like strong overwhelming romantic love, but more so just this like spending time, being seen, being together. The first song, It's Not Just Me, It's Everybody, she talks about like being alone at this party and wanting to like connect to other people, and then kind of coming to the conclusion other people are probably feeling the exact same way, and like how can we connect around our loneliness. So I like her perspectives just on love and connection, and how you deal with despair and our mortality through it all.
Hmm.
Another song I just wanted to shout out that was I really like near the end and is a bit more in the like I don't know, traditional feeling of songwriting, because a lot of these songs are fairly non-traditional. Is Twin Flame I really liked. It has a very like I don't know, it feels a bit more poppy than the other ones, which is probably why I liked it. But I think she again just sounds great on it, and I like the like ticking that kind of goes through it, the ticking percussion that kind of drives the song. So um, overall, just really impressed with this. I think we might be talking about it in a few weeks when we do our
Oh,
end of the year list. So we'll
spoilers.
see.